Okay, trying a game of Crazyhouse. I'm still not very used to ICC yet, so forgive my utter lack of tactical vision. But for anyone who does not know how Crazyhouse works, when you capture opponent pieces, you can put them on the board as your own on any empty space instead of making a move. Okay, so this looks like a knight sacrifice because it does attack my bishop, but I get a knight. Okay, so now I have two knights. He does have a pawn, and I've learned quickly that the pawns can be pretty annoying, depending on where they are placed. Okay, so he's wanting to trade a lot of stuff off. Okay, so he has that knight there. Maybe he's wanting to put a pawn there. I wouldn't be surprised, so let's put a bishop there, I guess. And okay, you know what? I think I can take the knight. And then retreat the bishop. And I am kind of giving a lot of spaces for pawns, but okay, maybe that wasn't a great idea. Maybe that wasn't the greatest idea. So now maybe I guess I can put a knight here, but then he puts a pawn there, so I guess I'll back my bishop up for a second. Yeah, this is tough. This is tough. Okay, well for now, let's just keep this all locked down. Still have 3 knights I can place. He's really going for the throat. I wish that I had a pawn. Here is one right here. Let's see, so he has a rook he can place somewhere. Or, like I say, he has a rook and a pawn still. And now I guess he's threatening to place a rook right there, isn't he? So I don't want to let that happen, because that would just be checkmate. So I think that I have to move up so that my rook will cover. Right there, although now am I losing this bishop? Not quite, but close. Okay, so I am attacking this bishop, which is, as they say in the industry, a good thing. Although I do kind of need my king guarding this h1 square, I suppose. I need to get some more of my pieces back onto the board. I need to get some more of my pieces onto the board. Okay, so now can I just put my knight here, attacking the pawn? I mean, he still only has the rook that he can put on the board for now. Okay, so just back that up. He still only has the rook. Okay, so I probably want to avoid pawn trades, I think, because otherwise he's going to put a pawn here, but I don't know if there's really a way that I can effectively do that at the moment. Maybe I just take this. Well, no, because then he puts something here. Could win the pawn, but I'm also gonna have to start worrying about time in a bit. Maybe if I put a knight here. So now I'm attacking this pawn and that pawn. Okay, so now if I take that with, I guess, the pawn, because otherwise. Okay, I think that I can take this. Okay. Okay, and he still has that rook, so. But I have pawns, so. Can I put a pawn? Where can I put a pawn? Okay, I think I take here. And I'm getting almost mated, actually. Okay, so, yeah, this isn't good. I forgot that he can put his, but then I can put a rook here. Okay, so if I take, he takes, I take. He puts a queen down, I put a rook down. Wait, no, takes, and he just puts a queen down here, and I'm getting mated, so. And I got checkmated. Okay, so play another game with you. So it takes some getting used to. Crazyhouse does, which is why you can see rating is currently pathetic at it. Okay, let's. I just need to be more aggressive with placing pieces on the board. That doesn't work, does it? Okay, so what to do? Maybe just let's see if I move the knight. Check. And I have to go there, and he still has another pawn, and I think I'm just gonna sacrifice back. Okay. So now, let's see, I have a knight and a pawn. I think I want to put one here. Now, I don't get the point of that move. This gives me another pawn, doesn't it? Okay, so now we can hop up here for a second, threatening checkmate. Alright, he can do that. So now I hop back down. Yeah, this is pretty annoying. So I think what I do is I just put a pawn here for now. And I resign. Okay, can we get one more? Yep, this guy is milking me for points. Have to get used to Crazyhouse is all. It is not easy. Because I'm trying to play it like normal chess. Okay, so he's looking to push my bishop back, I suppose. That's fine, probably. Let's go ahead and move rook towards the center, I guess. Okay, so now I'm a pawn, but also giving myself a pawn. Okay. So I keep ending up in really what are just winning positions, but losing can get mated somehow. That's how a lot of these are going. Okay, so pick up a rook for a bishop. Okay, now let's... Okay, so if I attack that bishop, now I have some pawns that maybe I could put somewhere. Okay, so I think that I take that, then take the bishop. Would be good. Okay, so if I do that. Okay, so now check takes check mate, maybe? Okay, so if I put a knight down here, he moves there, I give check. I put a bishop down here, check. Then I move my queen, and if he goes back here, then I place a pawn with checkmate. Yeah, I think this is working. Okay, anything better? Not that I'm seeing. Maybe if I put a knight here instead of a bishop? Is that more forcing? Okay, so if I do that and he moves here, then I put a bishop here. And his only move is here or here. And okay, I have a couple minutes to calculate all this out, so no checks that he can block with any of his pieces. That's something to remember. So if I put a knight down here with check, he can't move here, he can't move here, can't move here. If he moves here, I put a pawn down, checkmate. So he moves here to f6. He moves to f6, I place a bishop on g5, or maybe a pawn on g5. If he moves here, then I don't know, I think that putting a knight down mates him. Truly. Okay, and now another check. Okay, if he moves here, I think I put a pawn down with check, then put my rook down, but that's not the case. So maybe I check him again, he moves here, and I put a pawn. Yeah, I think that works. Okay, so now a knight here. Just kind of got a network of knight. And there, I finally won a game, so that is the Crazyhouse video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.